evening, everybody, and welcome to the campus of Bishop Guertin High School here in the Gate City of Nashua, New Hampshire for what promises to be a great game. We are starting the 2020 NHIAA Girls Volleyball Tournament. Jason Roby here, along with, of course, on the moving pictures, the Diesel O'Neill. Our executive producer for Nashua ETV is Pete Johnson. These two teams, very familiar with one another, as Bishop Guertin, who's hosting tonight's first round game, will match up with Nashua South. Now, these two teams met up just over a week ago, twice. Nashua South beating out BG 3-1 in the first matchup, and then 3-0 in the second matchup. Tournament play will work as follows. Each team has to win 3 out of 5 games in order to win the match. Should it go to a 5th and deciding game, it'll be played to 15. All games must be won by 2 points. The first 3 or 4 games will be played to 25. And again, the last game, if it goes to a 5th game, played to 15. These two teams no strangers to one another. As mentioned prior, both teams have faced off little over about a week ago. The head coach for the Nashua South Purple Panthers is first-year lady Erica Vendatuli. And for the Bishop Guertin Cardinals, their head coach is Abby Savard. This Nashua South team, a little over a year ago, hoisted a state championship plaque, but lost a lot to graduation. Now, the state tournament works a little bit differently than it has in years past. The team records from the regular season were not considered when placing teams into the bracket. Rather, the proximity to one another within the cluster was the preceding factor utilized to set up this bracket, which is why Nashua South and Bishop Guertin are playing against one another here tonight. Now, certainly with the COVID-19, any team who wanted to opt out of the tournament would be withdrawn from the bracket, and their next scheduled opponent would automatically advance to the next round. So the hosting school, even though Nashua South won the 2 games against Bishop Guertin, or the 2 matches rather, the hosting school is determined by their team number, which is the lowest team number will host. So as we come in here tonight, Bishop Guertin enters as team number 3, whereas Nashua South comes in as team number 6. The winner of tonight's game will go on to play Alvern, which is team 2, on Thursday night. Across the way, Nashua North waits the winner for Merrimack and Hollis Brookline. Those two teams playing tonight in Merrimack. We're just about ready to get started here from the campus of Bishop Guertin High School. First round action, tournament action here tonight. For those of you, once again, that were not aware coming into tonight, this is set up as an open tournament by division. And each school, again, was able to opt in based on their comfort level of competing in a statewide competition. Once again, Nashua South and Bishop Guertin meeting here this evening. Luck of the draw was chosen at random. BG pulled the number 3. Nashua South pulling the number 6. This is why we are playing on the campus of Bishop Guertin here this evening. Nashua South coming into tonight with a 4-5 record, while Bishop Guertin comes in at 4-6. Records did not matter. Being an open tournament, we reset everything, and we are just about ready to get underway here. Seven players per side here, and again, the odd-colored jersey is what we call the libero, or the libero. Nashua South winning the toss, and they will serve first here this evening. We'll clear some random volleyballs out of the way, and we are just about ready to get started here. Once again, Nashua South, the defending Division I state champion, lost a lot to graduation, but they are here once again and would like nothing more than to sweep these Bishop Guertin Cardinals, Lady Cardinals, for the 3rd time here this season. Of course, tough to beat any team 3 times in a year. So South will have their work cut out for them. Here we go with the jump serve, and it's a good one. Bump there at the net. Dink shot over the net. Good pass. The back set dropped and out of bounds. So South getting out to the good start with a back set. Caught Guertin out of position just a little bit. Ball went off their hands and out of bounds. South with the early 1-0 lead. Once again, another jump serve, and that is going to be long. So out of bounds. Point immediately goes to Bishop Guertin. We play rally scoring here in the state of New Hampshire and in the country. Actually, we're playing federation rules. As you see, the volleyballs being switched out. They have to be cleaned and rubbed down in between every couple of points. So there is a point awarded on every serve here in high school volleyball. Nice serve there. That is long. Point goes to Nashua South. So many moons ago, it used to be you could only score if your team was serving. That rule done away with many years ago. And now we are now all rally scoring. A dink shot was challenged at the net. Nice pass there. That's going to be long. So some unforced hitting errors here on both teams. Knots this game up at 2-2. Have our first sub into the contest. That is number 3 for the Cardinals, Natalie Houth. And she'll jump serve it into play. Libero for Nashua South is number 1. We'll give you her name in a minute. A nice save there by the Cardinals as a nice set. A great dig on the part of the Panthers, but again, hitting it out of bounds. So 3-2 Cardinals taking the lead there. As we mentioned, the libero is Olivia Johnson for the Purple Panthers. A great dig there by the Panthers to keep play alive, but a hitting error out of bounds gives the Cardinals the point. A dink shot, nice play there at the net by the Cardinals to keep it alive. A nice back set there, and that is a great spike utilized by the outside hitter for Nashua South. It looks like Alexis Farrell, the 6-footer, now in at the net. Another jump serve and a good set there, and another. Good passing by both teams, good skill level. And that point came about because the set was pushed too far back, and South had to make an outside hit just to get it over the net. So Guertin now with a 4-3 lead as Julia Foster gets ready to serve it into play. Foster with the jump serve and a good dig there. And the set and a spike and a good save once again by Julia Foster. And that ball hit just a bit early by Megan Stack, outstanding basketball player for the Cardinals. But that ball hit nothing but net, and that's not what you want to see in volleyball, unlike basketball. Number 12 checking in now for the Purple Panthers is Malia Martell, and she'll come in to get the serve as Abigail Kaplan gets a nice hand. She heads off the floor. Jump serve and a good set there. Over the top. Good. They're calling, it looks like they called some kind of a violation, maybe a midline violation against the Panthers. Cardinals awarded the point, I believe. Scoreboard reads 5-4, Bishop Guertin. Morgan Faulkner now to serve. The jump serve is a rainmaker. Dug there, the back set. And a double block, but it goes out of bounds off the Cardinals. That was Megan Stack. And it looked like maybe Larissa Kamali, they went up for the double block, but it went off their hands and out of bounds. Purple Panthers have knotted this up. Good bump there. This has to go over the net. It is in play if it hits the basket, and a great save there by the Cardinals to stay alive in the point. Point awarded to Nashua South. This is, or rather Bishop Guertin point was awarded. My mistake. 6-5 now Cardinals as Emma Sharon gets ready to serve things up and Tess Prunier checks into the game. Guertin set up, waiting for the serve. Going to be another jump serve from Sharon. Nope, a regular set serve. Good bump there at the net, and that hits no man's land. So another error on the Panthers. And Sherman got caught. It was almost a campfire issue where the ball just kind of landed, got caught watching the fire. Bump there, ball has to go over, and it counts. Net is in play, both in volleying back and forth and on the serve. So Nashua South fortunate there to come away with that point as Natalie Houth checks back in. And Caroline Sullivan, or rather, Alexis Farrell will check out. And that was Kim Hendrick checking in. A dink shot bump there by the libero for Guertin. No carry called. And it looks like it is. 7-7 now. Everything knotted up here in the first game. Got to win 3 out of 5, and they'll sub the ball out to clean it off. Again, COVID-19 rules dictate that the ball must be cleaned before put back into play. And a great serve there. That thing was on a line. Third hit has to go over. Good bump. And a back set. Guertin up to the challenge. Ball has to go over here. Won't make it over the net. They couldn't make the set at the net, so we're forced to hit it long. And as a result, it goes into the net. 8-7 now for the Panthers. No team has had greater than a 2-point lead here in the early going. Ball has to go over, and it does. Good set there. Great volley, great point there. A double block, no good. Panthers will set things back up. Another smash, that hit Guertin fingers, I think. That hit Guertin fingers. And they're going to say it did not. So point goes to the Cardinals, 8-8. And they'll again sub out the ball, clean it out. Caroline Sullivan now to serve for the Cardinals. Sullivan falls short of the net. So a freebie for the Purple Panthers as they jump back out to a 1-point lead, 9-8. Checking in now for the Panthers, Abigail Kaplan. Malia Martel will check out. Sherman now to serve on the jump serve, and a good one. This has to go over for the Cardinals. Good set at the net, and a good double block there. And a good drop shot. She can hit it again because it was a block attempt. If it's a block attempt, it does not register as a hit. A nice back set there, but a save by the Cardinals. Great point here. And that's going to be in. Point Cardinals. Good work there by BG to keep that point alive. South got caught creeping forward a little too much. Number 20 for the Cardinals checks in. That's Bella Richard. Madison Keating on the serve. It's a good one. Good play at the net. Cardinals up to the challenge on the double block. A dink shot. South gains control. Johnson with a good set up. She set that ball up to Natalie Boyle, and she knocked it over into no man's land. Panthers back on top, 10-9. Natalie Boyle with the serve. Some good English on that service. Ball goes deep. Boyle has to hit it over the net, so Guertin gains control. Got to go over on the third hit. That looked to be a bit long. Boyle played it regardless. A back set there and a good dig by the Cardinals. They're going to call point. Nashua South. So the first 2-point lead of the evening by my count, 11-9 Purple Panthers. The back set, got to go over, it does. Good team play here by both of these squads. You can tell they are familiar with one another. It's a great hit from the back. Natalie Boyle could not dig that out. Checking into the game now for the Cardinals is Natalie Hout again. She'll check in for Tess Prunier. Hout will serve. 11-10. Advantage Panthers. Good dig there, has to go over, and it does. Setup is deep. The back set. That is long. Point Panthers. 12-10. Back to a 2-point advantage. Both teams using the back set very well. Guertin nothing to show for on that point, however, as Alexis Farrell checks back in for the libero, Olivia Johnson. And that one, a little out of control, should give the advantage to the Panthers, but both teams having issues setting up their attack as Guertin, the beneficiary of an error. Megan Stack checks back in with Caroline Sullivan as Julia Foster prepares to serve it. 11-12 here. And another free point for the Purple Panthers. 13-11 now, South. Another sub checking in is Malia Martell. She'll come back in for Abigail Kaplan. Martell, the 5'3" junior now, to serve. Jump serve is a knuckleball set there. Must go over on the third hit, and it does. Panthers now on the back set, smash, and a great save there. And a double block for the Purple Panthers. They were at the net. Great effort there by Bishop Guertin's Emma Sharon, but Panthers are up to the task with a double stuff at the net. This one had a little English on it that time, a little bit of backspin as play now being dictated in the far court. Oh, and a dink shot, BG there. And that point, a credit to Megan Stack, as that dink shot over the net was played by Stack. She was able to put it over where the Panthers couldn't get to it. 12-14 now. Morgan Faulkner ready to set to serve. Faulkner with a long serve. Looked like it could have been long. And they got a carry call here, I believe, on the Purple Panthers. Cardinals now within one, 13-14 here in the first game. Rainmaker of a serve, set at the net, and a great stuff there as Alexis Farrell goes up and buries it into the double block attempt of the Cardinals. Kelly Ryan now to serve, the 5'7" junior on the jump serve, and it's a good one. Set at the net, and that is long. That attempt by Madison Keating was long. She had to go over the tall arms of Nashua South. And it looked like it was Farrell and Sherman maybe on that block attempt. 16-13 now, Panthers. A good dig there. This one has to go over. And a push shot. They're going to call that a carry of some semblance. So biggest lead of the night for the Panthers, up 17-13 here in game one. Timeout here on the floor. So 1 minute timeouts here. You can see on the clock as it counts down. Both teams playing very aggressively right now. And this is great first round action. We had another score just come in. Bishop Guertin over Merrimack in girls soccer, 4-1. And as we get that score, BG will be at the Nashua North Titans on Thursday. I believe that is a 3 o'clock start. Nashua North a good year this year. And once again, we'll see how they do against the Bishop Guertin Cardinals. South almost beating the Cardinals in a girls' game late last week. Here we go. The jump serve. Sharon with a good bump and back set played there. And a good rotation out of bounds as Megan Stack went from right to left on your TV dial. She knew the play that was coming from South, and in that attempt to block, South hit it long. 14-17 now, Cardinals down 3. Tess Prunier will check back in, the 5'5" sophomore. Good serve there. It's got to go over from the far side. That was a good dig by Malpass. It's got to go over, and it does. So a good save there by the Purple Panthers. However, and a good block there, leather souffle. So a good block there by the Purple Panthers. I believe that was Sherman. And another block. And right now, the last few points, the Panthers dominating play at the net, going up and stuffing that tournament volleyball, red, white, and blue volleyball. Back onto the Cardinals side. 19-14, the jump serve. It was a rocket. Nice setback. That's going to be long. Panthers now with the biggest lead of game 1, 20-14. Once again, games played to 25, at least the first 4 anyway. You must win by 2. And another rocket serve. Emma Sharon with a great attempt there, but that just had a little too much gas on it. Cardinals got caught watching the campfire. Johnson now to serve at 21-14. Sharon with the good bump. This one has to go over. And the dig shot, finding no man's land, and a great play there by the Purple Panthers as Kim Hendrick went up, felt the presence of the double block, and just dropped it right behind the front line. Cardinals are going to talk it over. And that was a great attempt there as Julia Foster and I believe it was Tess Prunier both went up together to attempt that block. And instead of slamming it into the arms, just a drop shot, a dink shot over the outreach of the Lady Cardinals. 22-14 here in the first game. Jason Roby, along with cameraman Tim Diesel O'Neill, our executive producer is Pete Johnson. And if you're watching this one live, you're seeing a good one. Obviously, COVID rules have changed the way we do things here a bit in terms of number of folks that are allowed into the gym. You have to sign in. You're only given so many tickets. They have to keep cleaning the tournament ball, rotating the Wilson in and out. But better than the alternative. Giving these kids a chance to play. Sharon, that bump goes out of bounds, but the Cardinals get it back into play, and a good save there. And as a result, you play the point to the end, and because they did, Cardinals are awarded that point. So a good timeout called by BG to kind of regather their focus as number 8, Carolyn Sullivan will check back in and prepare to serve down 15-22 here in game 1. And the 5'6" junior sends it in. Ball set there by, and it looks like it was a good set by Sherman. The hit was long. So another point, 2 consecutive points now run off by the Cardinals as Sullivan prepares to serve again down 16-22. Sullivan's serve, and that one's gonna go out. Wouldn't be surprised here to see the Purple Panthers utilize a timeout. 3 consecutive points now by the Cardinals. 17-22. And the lefty. And again, 4 consecutive points for the Cardinals off the left-handed serve of Caroline Sullivan. Have the Panthers reeling a little bit. 18-22 now. Great serve there by Sullivan. A nice set at the net. And a great shot right there by number 3, Kim Hendrick, the 5'8" senior, with a much-needed point for the Purple Panthers. As Abigail Kaplan checks back in for Malia Martel. Sherman now to serve, up 23-18. And that's going to be 3 hits, didn't get it over the net. Set point now for the Purple Panthers, up 24-18 here in the first. And that's going to be good for the set winner as Sherman hits the net, goes over, and it is in play. So the Panthers take the first, 25-18. 3 minutes in between sets here. And a great first game by both of these teams. It was seesaw back and forth for a long time as there was no lead greater than 1 point all the way up to just about the end. Panthers went on a little bit of a run there with us, had a 6-point lead at one time. Cardinals playing from behind got 4 straight points off the serve, but unfortunately too little too late as the Purple Panthers go up 25-18 in this best of 5 first round playoff game. Once again, you got to win 3 out of 5 games in order to win the match. If it should go to a 5th game, game will be played to 15. It is win by 2. And based upon the feedback from the member schools and the success of the regional scheduling during the regular season, the volleyball committee here in the state divided each division into 4 regional groups. Now, each of the 4 groups was determined based upon the location of the state and the proximity to each other. Hence why we have BG playing here tonight against Nashua South, why we have Merrimack and Hollis Brookline playing opposite them, and then the winner of tonight's game will go on to face Alvern in the preliminary round. Tonight is round 1, next round is preliminary round, and then the next round up top for Merrimack and Hollis Brookline winner here will face North in the preliminary round. Nashua South takes the floor with about a minute left in between periods, and they are chomping at the bit, ready to get this thing going. Cardinals reeling a little bit. Play being dominated at the net in the later going of that first game by the Purple Panthers, flexing their muscle a little bit. And although they lost a lot to graduation from their state championship team a year ago, they're not ready to have their season come to an end just yet. We'll see if the Cardinals have something to say about that as we get ready to start game 2 here. Cardinals down 1-0, and they will serve to get this thing going. The tournament ball is Wilson. All of the balls being used in the tournament games are Wilson's. I'm a Tachihara fan myself, but the red, white, and blue Wilson has been used now in tournaments for the last few years. It has been the choice of the NHIAA. You'll notice there that on the table there's 3 other volleyballs ready to be rotated in as they get cleaned off. All right, we're ready to get started here. Sullivan gets ready to serve it, the 5'6" junior now. We'll see if she can get things going like she did in that first game when she won 4 consecutive points. The lefty hits it in, and that ball played at the net. Guertin with control, and a dink shot south there and up to the task was Natalie Boyle. And the deep shot, and you have to think that may have been altered by Kimberly Hendrick as she went up. And as a result, Guertin pushed it to the far left and into the net. Sherman now ready to serve for the Panthers. A good jump serve, dug out there. Got to go over the net. Nice set by the libero, and a good play at the net there on the block. And that looked to be Julia Foster. And if I'm not mistaken, did not have that other number, but it was a great play at the net. And again, play altered at the net. Yeah, it was Larissa Camoli. So Camoli causing issues at the net. And as a result, unforced error there by the Panthers. Cardinals with a 2-1 lead here in the early going of game 2. Faulkner's serve is over the libero, and leather souffle at the net. And Larissa Camoli flexing her muscle in the early going of this second game, saying, not in my house, you're gonna have to go somewhere else with that. Faulkner now with a 3-1 lead. And they celebrated a little too early, did the Cardinals. And as a result, you gotta wait till that whistle blows, because if you don't, you're gonna lose that point. It was a great smash by Camoli. South was up to the task and in position to bump it back while the Cardinals was celebrating. Panthers steal one. Great serve there. And now the Panthers locking things up at 3. Little mini run of their own. Not so fast, my friends, say the Purple Panthers. And another error on the Cardinals. Not sure if the call was a carry, but regardless, Natalie Boyle will serve it again. Gotta go over it, it does! What a save by the Panthers. And the Panthers, because of their hustle and tenacity, win that point. They earn that point. 5-3 now, Panthers. And an ace. 6-3 now. Nashua South has doubled up the Cardinals in the early going of game 2, and they'll sub out Wilson to volleyballs. Looked like Guertin got caught in between plays there, as they're fortunate to come away with the rally still alive. And a dig shot, and a well-played ball by Kelly Ryan as she found the gap at the net between the attempted block, and I think that was Foster. Went just underneath the elbows of Foster, and it fell to the floor. 7-3 now, Panthers. That ball did not hit where the Cardinals wanted it to. Faulkner was lucky there. And that one hit a little bit too hard, too much mustard on that hot dog. Cardinals win a much needed point on that long ball. 4-7 now. Natalie Houth, 5'4" junior, on the jump serve. Dug out there. And well played again. That was Kelly Ryan, and she saw the Twin Towers standing at the net and said, that's fine, I'm not gonna hit it into you, I'm just gonna drop it over you. Well played as Olivia Johnson, libero for Nashua South, checks out. That service out as quickly Johnson checks back in. 5-8 now. Cardinals with the serve. Foster's jump serve played there defensively by the Purple Panthers. Got to go over on this one, and it does. Nice dig out there. And into the net it goes as Kelly Ryan hits it about halfway up the net, maybe feeling the presence of the Guertin block. Foster again on the jump serve, and it's a good one. Got to go over on this hit, it does, but put the Panthers on the defensive. The double block attempt, and a great slam there by Madison Keating. The 5'6" senior spikes it over a double block attempt. 7-8 now, Cardinals serving for the point. Foster has quietly run a few points, but just as I say that, she hits it long on her serve. Kaplan checks out, Martell checks in. Kelly Martell, the 5'3" junior now on the jump serve. And that ball looked like Megan Stack maybe in between ways that she wanted to hit that one. Good serve there. Got to go over on this hit, and it does. Good save by the Cardinals. But unfortunately for BG, Alexis Farrell was up to the task and slammed that one home. Good passing going on here by both teams. Martell again with a rocket. Hits the net, lands in, 12-7 now. 5-point advantage for the visiting Purple Panthers. As we mentioned before, Panthers have beaten this Cardinal team 3-1 and 3-0 during the course of the season about a week ago. Tough to beat a team 3 times in a year. But right now, that smash, that spike by Kelly Ryan, the 5'7" junior, has the Panthers saying, been there, done that, will do again. Malia Martell now, once again on the jump serve. And a good save by Sharon. Stack trying to make something happen. Play at the net! And a great attempt there by both teams. Once again, a block can be played a second time. Does not count as a hit. But a little too much spin on that one. BG now serving for point, down 8-13. That was Keating. Play at the net, and another great save. And they're giving the point to Guertin. Like some kind of maybe a net violation, as Emma Sharon made that point for the Cardinals. 9-13 now. The 5'6" senior serves it into the back row. And that was a rocket. And as a result, the Panthers had no play on it, couldn't react to it fast enough at the net. 10-13 now. Cardinals making a nice run here in game number 2. Keating's serve bumped there. Set again, and that was a good spike by Sherman. Cardinals up to the task as a spike from the back row. Sharon again with a great save. Into the net. Feeling the presence of that Panther block by Farrell and Ryan. So this is Kelly Ryan, the 5'7" junior now to serve, up 14-10. And that play was doomed from the start. Not sure if it was miscommunication on the part of the Cardinals. 15-10 now. Ryan on the serve for Nashua South. Good backspin on that jump serve. Play at the net! And they're gonna give the point to Guertin. The chair official did not make the call. Looked to the floor official to make the call. So Guertin will win that point, down 11-15 now. Sharon to serve, 5'2" senior. Nice back set and another dig shot. Guertin up to the challenge. Well played, both teams. The double block, it's played. The back set, that's gonna be long, Panther point. 16-11 now, South, as Alexis Farrell checks out of the game. Good net presence there by the Purple Panthers. Libero to libero there. So point Cardinals down 11-16 now. Stack will check out. Caroline Sullivan checks in and she will serve. Rotate out. Sullivan, the lefty, 5'6" junior now. Hits it long, in play. Good set at the net and a good spike. And that was a good pass and a good finish there by Kim Hendrick of the Purple Panthers. Hit it where they ain't. And that's exactly what Hendrick did, the 5'8" senior. Kaplan checks back in now for Martell. Sherman on the jump serve, and it's a good one. Good play there by Sharon. At the net, got a piece of it. Does not count as a hit. This one has to go over, and it does. A good save there. Another back set. A back set, no carry call. 5 and 6, and a good play, play on. Well done at the net on the double block. Cardinals will regroup. And another save, celebrating early there are the Panthers. You gotta see this point through. Guertin not going quietly into that night. Not yet. A great rally here by both teams, hit long. Play is set, the back set. And that is out. The Cardinals with a great point. 13-17, BG down by 4 with the serve. Morgan Faulkner will check in now. She'll go to the back line, the 5'4" senior ready to serve. Faulkner's serve taken there deep. Kaplan having it blocked at the net. Johnson will just hit it deep. BG in control of things now. Play at the net. And they're gonna give that one to the Panthers. 18-13 now. So as well as Guertin has played here in this second game, still down by 5. Ooh, and that play at the net. Cardinals just gave up possession on the light serve, hitting it over the net. Caught him out of position. Panthers up 19-13 now. Nice dig there, and a back set well done by the Panthers. Guertin now on the back set, and a good one. So the Panthers awarded that point. 19-13 now. Good rocket serve there. Good block at the net. Too much space in between. Ball bounces to the floor. Natalie Hout checking back in. She'll head to the back line for the serve. On the far court. Good English on that serve. South with the dink shot. Panthers were there and ready. However, Panthers awarded the point. 20-14 now. As Farrell will check back in for Johnson. Good serve there and a good effort by BG, but Hendricks served too much to handle as the Panthers go up 21-14 here in the second game. Ooh, interesting play there by the Cardinals as the back set comes, another drop shot. Olivia, remember Sharon was Johnny on the spot, but unfortunately, an error by the Cardinals. Biggest lead of game number 2 as the Panthers go up by 8, 22-14 in this best of 5 win by 2 first round of the playoffs. Once again, winner here will move on to face Alvern High School. They are team number 2 in this pool of play. That game will be played at Alvern on Thursday. While on the other side of things, Merrimack and Hollis Brookline. The winner of that game tonight will go on to face Nashua North, team number 1 on Thursday at Nashua North. First game was a 25-18 win for the Purple Panthers. Game 2 now, we are 22-14 Panthers. They have the serve as Kim Hendricks gets ready to start things off. Hendrick on the jump serve, it's a good one. Great play there by Sharon as she gets things set up. And that was Caroline Sullivan hitting it to Prunier, and Prunier hit it into the net. So point awarded to the Purple Panthers, 23-14 now. Block attempt at the net. Has to go over here. The back set played a little long. So Kaplan had to make something happen, and she did, and because of that, ball goes long. 24-14 now, game point. So game number 2, Panthers with a chance to go up 2-0. Great serve there. Good bump by Sharon. Saved there by Hendrick. A great spike there, and that is going to do it for game number 2 as the Nashua South Purple Panthers go up 2-0 in this best of 5. So as we head into game 3 here from the campus of Bishop Guertin, the Cardinals playing for their season life. Failure to make it out of this game will end the Cardinals' run in the tournament and will keep the defending state champs alive and well. Still much work to be done here, however, as Erica Vendatuli, first-year head coach, comes over to talk to the troops. And if you're hurry, you're probably saying, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Focus. Stay focused and at the task at hand. Have to imagine, don't give them life here. BG has shown the ability to go on runs. And if you're head coach Abby Savard for the Cardinals, you're probably saying, look, we've gone on runs, we've made plays, we've made things happen. There's no reason why we can't do that again. So great action here. And just so that everyone is aware, schools were placed in the tournament bracket to maximize the number of teams competing based upon the data collected. And the team numbers, or their positions within the tournament in the bracket, were randomly generated. So you might have a better record but be playing in a first round game than a team that is waiting in the next round, because it was all randomly generated. Games that may have been postponed or canceled not counted against you or against your record. So essentially, the playoff format, every game that you played was almost like a scrimmage. And then when you get to the tournament, it's on for real. So Bishop Guertin now facing a 2-0 deficit. Have to make things happen here, or it is season over for the Cardinals, while the Nashua South Purple Panthers hoping to make quick work of those Cardinals and advance to that next round to further defend their state title from a year ago. Jason Roby here calling the play-by-play action for you here this evening. We are live on Nashua ETV. Tim Diesel O'Neill on the moving pictures. Pete Johnson is our executive producer from the campus of Bishop Guertin High School. We are ready to go in game number 3 in this best of 5. Games played to 25 points. You must win by 2. If it goes to a 5th and deciding game, they'll be played to 15. Point Panthers. 1-0 now. A good serve there. And that is hit long and over the outstretched arms. They're saying it got a piece of that wall, so point will be awarded to the Cardinals. So 1-1 here. Faulkner's serve taken deep, hit over towards the bleachers. Unfortunately, Athletic Director Lisa Gingras and Athletic Coordinator Nate Mazerol not eligible to play in tonight's game, so they couldn't do anything with that. 2-1 Cardinals now. That ball hit into the net. Things are knotted up at 2 here in game number 3 in this best of 5. And another net serve. And those are the errors that can come back to bite you. As Natalie Boyle's been solid all night in the serve, just caught the net on that one. So Emma Sharon now, the 5'2" senior, will give way to number 3, Natalie Houth. The 5'4" junior now on the jump serve approach. A knuckleball, and it dies at the feet of the Purple Panthers as the Cardinals double up the Panthers. 4-2 here in game number 3. And I want to make sure I'm saying that right. Huoth or Houth, but regardless, her serves were good, but Houth can't dig that one out. So the Panthers salvage that point, down 3-4 now. As Kim Hendrick will go behind the back line for the jump serve. And another net ball, and another error for the Panthers. These are free points, and you really want to stress later in the games just how important getting the ball over the net is. Make the other team make the mistake. Don't give free points. That's Julia Foster And Foster's serve played deep, but a great save there by Johnson. Drop shot, Panthers save it, and a violation on the Cardinals gives the point. To the Panthers. And I'm not sure. So it's 3-6 now. I'm not sure if they awarded the point correctly on that one. I think it should be, thought it should be 4-6. Maybe I missed it. And a smash there. And a good spike there by Alexis Farrell. Said no more of this silliness. Yeah, I was correct. It's now not up at 5-5. So that point was inadvertently awarded to the Cardinals. So we are locked up at 5. No violation there. This has to go over from the back line. A great save there. Wasn't sure if that was going out or not. Regardless, the Panthers will play it. They have now possession. And another slam and a good dig. Gotta go over. And if the Cardinals should happen to win this point, and I think they're going to, that was all because of the play of Morgan Faulkner. Faulkner, the 5'4" senior, made it happen when they were certainly about to lose that point. So 6-5 Cardinals now here in game 3. BG clearly not ready to end this season. Not yet. Good serve there by Keating. And Keating's serve will result in another point for the Cardinals. Seven 5 Cardinals now here in game 3. 8-5 Cardinals. Score from across the way. Hollis Brookline takes the first game 25-20 over Merrimack. So one game in the books between Hollis Brookline and Merrimack. We'll rotate balls in as Madison Keating, the 5'6" senior now, to get things into play. Keating serve, a knuckleball taken there, and a drop shot. Sharon was there and prepared for another drop shot. Got to go over, and it does from the ground. What a play. And a spike. Some good saves there. Cardinals will win that point. Their biggest lead of game 3 is they are up 9-5. And they'll call timeout and talk things over here, as they're in a little bit of a tailspin, down 4 points in game number 3. BG playing some inspired volleyball at this point. Panthers were locked in early, first 2 games. They don't want to give these Cardinals any breathing room. If they do, they will pounce. There are girls on this BG team that know how to win, have been part of winning programs in this school. They are not ready to end this season. Keating once again ready to put things in play here. Her jump serve hits the net. So a much needed reprieve from her serve for the Nashua South Purple Panthers as they are down 6-9. Good serve there by Kelly Ryan, dug out by the, and that's going to be long. Both teams' liberos doing a nice job setting things up for each team. Emma Sharon for the Cardinals and Olivia Johnson for the Purple Panthers, as Panthers down 7-9 now. Ryan's serve hits the net. So again, another error awarding the Cardinals a point. Natalie Hillhouse will check back in. And now they will say no. Rather, that would be number 19 for the Cardinals, Larissa Camoli. Good serve there by Sharon, controlled by the Panthers. Spike gotten a piece of a back set, and another spike, and a good block at the net there by the Purple Panthers. That was Farrell and Boyle up to the challenge. So 8-10 now. Panthers down by 2. Here in game number 3. And that ball out of bounds. Panthers have cut the deficit to 1, down 9-10 now. As Johnson heads back to try to even things up with this next serve. That jump serve is a good one. Sharon with the save. The back set, and again, Johnny on the spot with Sharon to keep things alive. And a good play and a block! And a great effort there by Camoli, but she had to hit it a second time behind her. So the spike by Nashua South knots things up at 10 as Olivia Johnson prepares to serve again. Sharon has to just hit it over. Panthers now with an attempt. And that hit long and out of play. 11-10 Cardinals. Well designed, well set up play, but it went long as Caroline Sullivan checks in for Megan Stack. The lefty now preparing to serve again. Good play by the Panthers, and the net result there, no pun intended, hit long by the Cardinals. We are locked up at 11 here in game number 3, as Abby Kaplan will check in again for Malia Martell. Annie Sherman now to serve from the baseline. Her jump serve, a knuckleball, hits the top of the net and falls helplessly to the Panther side of the floor. Another free point for the Cardinals. 12-11 now. Morgan Faulkner, the 5'4" senior, on the jump serve. Little backspin there. And Johnson couldn't get to it. So the advantage back up to 2 for the Cardinals. Faulkner serve again, taken in the deep front court. And another point awarded. 14-11 now Cardinals. Faulkner got something good going here. That one hit long. Got to go over on this hit, it does. Point awarded to the Panthers. 12-14 now serving. Natalie Boyle's serve is a rocket, dug there by Sharon. And they're calling it off the fingers, off the fingers. A good set there by Sherman to Ryan. Cardinals got a piece of it, 13-14 now, Panthers. Down a point, hanging in this one. And another net serve error by the Purple Panthers. 3, if not 4 points in this game have been net serves, freebies. Natalie will check back in to serve. Natalie's jump serve, a good one. Oh, trying to catch the Cardinals asleep. The back set off the net and a good dig there. Good play at the net by both teams. Off the net, ball is live. Another drop shot. Wow. I know they didn't win the point there, but Julia Foster made a nice attempt as Alexis Farrell checks back in for Olivia Johnson. Oh, and a back dig, and that's going to be point awarded to the Purple Panthers. So they have battled. It hasn't been pretty here in this third game, but they have managed to knot things back up at 15 apiece. Again, game played to 25 as Aisha Sozman checks in. 5'10" junior for the Cardinals. She's getting an opportunity here. Nope, a drop shot. Panthers now with an attempt at the points. Got to go over the net, it does. Positioning on these sets extremely important. She got a piece of it from the far side, and a good save there. That was Faulkner keeping things alive for the Cardinals. Good English on that hit by number 7, Abigail Kaplan, the 5'6" sophomore, hitting it where nobody was. Panthers take their first lead of game number 3, up 16-15 now, as Kimberly Hendrick, the 5'8" senior, ready to serve. Good jump serve there, falls low off the net, and a great knuckleball serve there. Wins the Purple Panthers a point. Hendrick. Timeout call here, 17-15 now. Panthers with their largest lead of game 3. Good back and forth battle here from the campus of Bishop Guertin High School. Nashua South with a 2-0 advantage and a 17-15 lead here in game number 3. It is best 3 of 5 games to 25. If it should go to a 5th game, it is game to 15, win by 2. Bishop Guertin now playing for their season, playing for their playoff lives, down by 2 in game number 3, and they are down 2 games to none. Nashua South looking to continue their postseason as the defending Division I champions from a year ago. Graduated a lot of players from that championship team, but still have some championship caliber experience. Kendrick's serve, controlled by Guertin, back over the net to South. And a smash there! And a well set up design play. Alexis Farrell finishing things there for the Purple Panthers as they take their biggest lead of game 3, 18-15. It was a beautiful set, and I believe the set came from Abigail Kaplan, if I'm not mistaken. And if I am, sorry about that. Getting caught up in the game here. There's a nice spike from the Guertin Cardinals to win service back. Side out. I don't think I've said that term all game long. Side out. There you go. A little volleyball vernacular here for you. Drop shot blocked at the net, goes over. And it looks like they're going to call net, hand over. Guertin now down 1. Coach Zavard trying to rally her troops. This has to go over. Defensive shot there. The drop shot. Panthers with an opportunity on the back set. Smash sent back into it. Another attempt, dropped over the net. (18-18) now. I just look across the way, and if I see athletic director Lisa Jingers nodding her head, I know it was a legitimate play. Lisa, many years of experience coaching volleyball at the high school level. Good rally here, back and forth we go. Locked up at 18, a smash and a save by the Cardinals. Can't celebrate too early. Another, and a great attempt there. Alexis Farrell slamming it down. Sharon got her hand on it, but it went out of bounds. 19-18 lead for the Purple Panthers. Bishop Guertin girls coach Brad Crake in attendance tonight, sitting in the far end of the gym. Taking in some of the action. Another point awarded to the Nashua South Purple Panthers. They go up 20-18. Malia Martell now serving for point. That is long. Madison Keating now, the 5'6" senior, will set things up for the Cardinals as she serves from the left-hand side of the baseline. Great save there by Sharon, but they're going to call point for the Panthers. 21-19. Panthers 4 points away from ending this first round game, first round match. Good serve there by Ryan. Dug out by Ricard. However, point awarded Panthers as the Cardinals hit it into the net. 22-19 now. And Coach Savard will call timeout so the Cardinals can talk things over. 22-19 advantage for Nashua South here in game number 3. The Panthers with a 2-0 advantage, needing 3 points to end this one in a sweep. PG, the home team here tonight, having other ideas as they try to regroup. They held the early lead for much of game number 3 here. South stuck around, kept the margin to within 2, and now, after evening things up, have taken a 3-point lead in game number 3. Jason Roby calling the action here from the home of the Bishop Guertin Cardinals. Tim Diesel O'Neill on the moving pictures. Our executive producer is Pete Johnson. And this has been all kinds of exciting here this evening. Once again, Hollis Brookline taking the first game 25-20 over Merrimack. And a great attempt and effort there by Bella Richard, but unfortunately she can do nothing with it. 23-19 now. Kim Hendrick, the 5'8" senior, or rather Kelly Ryan, the 5'7" junior, on the serve. And that ball will fall. Campfire time as Bishop Guertin gets the point, down 20-23. For those watching live, at the conclusion of this one, we'll go live to Bedford for the conclusion of the BG Wyndham girls soccer game. So a little added extra bonus for you here if this one should end. Oh, and a carry at the net. Rides the rail, falls onto the Guertin side of things, and we are at match point right now, 24-20, Nashua South. Farrell checks out. Olivia Johnson serving for the match. And that's gonna do it! The Nashua South Purple Panthers with a sweep as they do the friendly wave with COVID-19 precautions taking place. Nashua South sweeps things here at the home of the Bishop Guertin Cardinals. Congrats to Bishop Guertin on a great season, a well-played first round match. The Nashua South Purple Panthers will continue on their journey trying to defend their state title. The Purple Panthers will next head to Alvern, and they will face the Broncos Thursday, October 29th. Alvern with the team number 2 draw, Nashua South the team number 6 draw. They'll play one another on Thursday evening. Hollis Brookline currently playing Merrimack. Winner will go to Nashua North to play the Titans on their home court. The winner of those 2 preliminary rounds will face off in the quarterfinals. So, from the home of the Bishop Guertin Cardinals, congratulations to both teams. Been an honor and privilege calling that first playoff game here from the Gate City. This is Jason Roby for moving picture man Tim Diesel O'Neill and our executive producer Pete Johnson. We will say aloha, which means goodbye. Signing off, we'll see you all soon. Take care.